When you are greater, when you choose more, does that not feel like more you? Does that not feel more like you being you? For your soul is not limited. Your soul can always reach for and embody more. And your soul is everything in a sense. So, does it ever make sense that you being you would ever be less? Less than what you currently have, less than what you can have? Does it really make sense that you being you would ever be unabundant? No. If you were following your intuition, you would know that the true you would be more abundant and the true you would not be limited. And the true you would not buy into the limited points of view or limited beliefs of others that would create a lesser life. The true you would be a way shower to greater just by example alone. The true you would be as great as you can be. And that's the caffeine shot we mentioned earlier. If you feel a zip energetically, or maybe a zap a little bit, not in a bad way, not the bug zapper killing you or anything like that. Perhaps a zap of excitement, a zap of alivement, a zap of possibility, a zap of, oh, things can happen for me, things like that. Then you're in the right place and you're listening to this at the right time. That is what you need. That zip, that shot, that yes, things are possible for me. That's what we'd like to get you to. That is what this world needs, in a sense, right now. Or if you're listening to this or watching this vastly in the future, that's what your world needs right now. That's what your universe requires at this time. More possibility, more you being the space that you be, the space you're meant to be, and the space that shows others the greatness they can be. The space that shows others there's something else possible. The space that shows others they can be abundant, they can live the life they'd like to live. And how many of you actually signed up to be that this lifetime? Check intuitively if you're in the place to do so. Have you signed up to be a possibility for greater? If any of you get a no, that's okay. What can you be, anyways? What would you like to be? What are you here for? If you get a yes, then why would you ever withhold yourself from that? And is it ever worth it to withhold yourself from that? Check on that intuitively. Because if not, if it's not worth it to withhold yourself from that, from being that space, being that example, perhaps it's time to choose greater and to choose you and to stop listening to everything that tells you not to do that. To stop listening to anything that tells you to be lesser. For you're meant to be great. We'll say that again. You're meant to be great. We'll say that again. You're meant to be great. We'll say it again. You are meant to be great. We'll say it again. You are meant to be great. And one more time. You are meant to be great. Not limited. You are meant to be great. Feel that energy.